Hi, today we're at Tombs of the Kings. Tombs of the Kings is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Paphos. Virtually all the tourists who come to Paphos want to come and see Tombs of the Kings. So this afternoon we come to explore it. I'm sat outside tomb number 1. It takes the form of all the other tombs here in that there's a stepped entrance down into the ground. It goes down into an atrium, and then off the atrium there's a bunch of individual burial chambers. So this afternoon Will and I are going to take a stroll around here and we'll introduce you to all the features of Tombs of the Kings. Tombs of the Kings is actually a bit of a misnomer. There's no kings here. It's just actually the rich landed gentry of Paphos from 200 or 300 BC. And when you think about it, it's actually just a huge cemetery. It's a very grand cemetery, it's a very interesting cemetery, but it's a huge cemetery. Enjoy! The whole area has been made into tombs at one time or another, and wherever you look there's little holes and little staircases leading down into the ground to more and more tombs. The area this place covers is actually enormous, and to cover the whole area you're probably going to spend at least a couple of hours here just gently strolling around taking it all in. It's dead easy to lose somebody. We were saying this is probably the perfect place to play a game of hide and seek. It's a lovely sunny day today and we're right beside, Tombs of the Kings is right beside the sea. If you look out to sea you can see the wreck of the Demetrios too. It's been there for about 15 years I think now, and there's all sorts of talk and great plans of what somebody's going to do with it one day. But of course, like Cyprus, their plans are one day.
I'm in the Tomb 1 in the atrium. These are burial chambers.
We're in tomb number 2. Here's 2 altars that have been cut out of the wall. When it says Tombs of the Kings, you naturally think that this is where kings are buried. No, not true. There's no actual kings buried here at all. It's all just rich people in Paphos who are rich enough and affluent enough to be able to afford to have really prestigious graves cut for themselves. Some of the tombs are a really long way down. Well, careful as you go down the stairs, mate. We're still at tomb number 2, and we're down at, this is another of the burial chambers that Will's just disappeared into down the bottom there. Wherever you look, there's more tombs. The whole area must be completely infested with them. So wherever you look, there's more tombs you can go and explore. There's clearly a number of them are major, but there's loads of other minor ones like this that Will's just gone down into. Some of the tombs are really grand. I don't know who lived in this, I don't know who was buried in this one, but it's huge. It's got columns, it's got the whole bit. As you look around, there's all sorts of quite interesting details about the architecture. Somebody's taken a lot of time and trouble to build this place. We're in tomb number 4 now. It's very grand, lots of pillars, presumably lots of burials off over in the chamber over there. We're checking this out, and as Will describes it, this is a chamber within a chamber within a chamber, because he's inside like another little atrium off the central atrium, and there's one burial chamber, but as we look around there's many more of them. So this kind of supports that whole families were buried down here in this particular tomb. Presumably they all wanted to stay together, and that's a really nice sentiment, isn't it?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So how many people do you think are buried down here, Will?
15 or more.
Or more?
Yeah, could be in there, over there, there. This tomb was built in 200 to 300 BC, which makes it 2,211 years to 2,311 years old. This place was first excavated in 1870 and later comprehensively excavated in 1950. It was then made a World Heritage Site in 1980. Tomb 5 is one of the largest remaining tombs in the northern necropolis of Paphos. It is accessible by a monumental drum mosque which leads to an arch-shaped covered entrance. The archway then forms a right angle and turns into the northern portico of the atrium. 12 large pillars forming a square, each side of which is 14.8 metres, support the portico surrounding the atrium. We're in the main atrium now of tomb number 5.
A very grand affair here. It's surrounded by huge stone pillars holding up what would have been the ceiling at some point before it's been excavated. We're in tomb 8 now. It's quite interesting because it's different to all the others in that it's got this huge bit in the middle of it, which presumably is where the burial chambers are, and it's surrounded by a walkway that goes all the way around. Some of the burial chambers in tomb number 8 go a long way down. We had a look at this one and we don't know where the bottom is.